right, welcome everybody. Welcome to the remixTOGETHER festival here. I am Maneli Jamal. I am currently in Toronto, Ontario, and it's just such a cool thing to be a part of this festival here. There's a lot of really nice, really great musicians here going to be on board for the rest of the day. So I'm very, very happy to be opening up this little festival with you all today. And I'm basically going to be playing a bunch of my own music, telling a little bit of stories maybe. And if you guys have any sort of questions or comments, I'll do my best to get back with you guys right here live. So as you can see, I am a guitar player. I play guitar, instrumental guitar of all things. So my whole mission in life is to kind of tell musical stories or life experiences through the guitar. I'm going to try to do that here with a piece of mine, which is an untitled piece, but let's see what happens. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in here today with us here at the Aga Khan Museum, which is actually hosted by Aga Khan, as well as the remixTOGETHER. This is what this is called, and also MusicTogether Ontario. So thanks to all those kind of things joining together, we were able to kind of do this festival here, which is really cool. So that first song is a song that does not have a name yet. So if you guys have any suggestions for this name, now would be a good time to let me know in the comments below, because I can read everything as it's coming in. So thank you for the nice, good, warm energy and the great comments here so far. I'll be playing for about 30 minutes, actually more like 25 minutes right now. And I've got a few guitars here with me. As you can tell, I'm an acoustic guitarist. And the cool thing about doing these live concerts from home is that I have the luxury of using as many guitars as I want. Usually live, I just use one of my guitars, which is the guitar that I'm going to switch to now. But this guitar here that I just played for you is a baritone guitar. So as you can maybe have heard, it was a little bit darker and a little bit more bassier. That's because we're tuned down to a really low tuning there with this baritone. So now we're going to switch to another beautiful guitar here. So this guitar here is a very special guitar. I've traveled the world with this guitar, a lot of different countries, and I've gotten to share a lot of music with some amazing people all around the world with this specific guitar here. So I want to play, now that I played kind of an upbeat song, I want to play here for you a little bit more of a chill song. So wherever you are from and joining us in and tuning in, I want to dedicate this song for all of you guys out there who are hopefully staying at home and staying safe and staying well. And this song here is a love song. Now, because this is a love song, I want you to hold the person's hand sitting next to you. Please. But please, only if you know them. Don't hold a stranger's hand. Unless a stranger is living in your house. Then that's a whole different story. So this is a song that I wrote in Austin, Texas. I lived in Austin, Texas for 7.5 years. And that's where I learned to speak American. And so I want to play this song here, dedicated for all you guys who are at home with a loved one today. It's called Southern Magnolia. I'm just going to have a sip of my coffee here. All right. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that piece there called Southern Magnolia, dedicated to Austin, Texas, where I lived at one point in my life. I've lived in a few different countries, but that's one of them. And that was actually the very first song that I wrote on the guitar many years ago. Obviously, it's gone through a few variations and stuff like that, but it's kind of a song that I still play today to remind myself of where I came from with the guitar. And that's such an important thing. I feel like we forget sometimes where we came from with our instrument, with our craft, that it's difficult to put ourselves in that kind of experience. So that was Southern Magnolia on this guitar. Now I'm going to switch guitars one more time. Last time, I swear. All right. So I came prepared today because the thing is, I usually use a lot of different tunings. I use a lot of different guitar tunings, and me having 3 guitars here today just kind of makes sense to have them all ready to go with the tunings and everything. So I'd love to kind of know where you guys are tuning in from. Let me know in the comments right now if you guys are in Toronto, Ontario, maybe in another country. I'd love to hear that. I'd kind of get a little bit of info on you guys and where you guys are all tuning in from right now. Got it, some Ottawa? Yeah, cool. Richmond Hill, not too far from Toronto. Toronto, awesome. Okay, wow, beautiful. Chicago, okay. Wow, Dubai as well. I assume it's pretty late in Dubai right now. Very cool. So we got people from kind of all over Ontario, it seems like, which is really cool. Beautiful. Memphis. Yeah, I love Memphis. Been there a couple times. Montreal. Awesome. Very cool. So it's really cool to see a whole bunch of you guys here today. Really cool. I'm going to play another song here, which is kind of, there were some wise words that were once given to me when I was a pretty young boy. And those words really stuck with me so much that I decided to kind of write a piece of music dedicated to the man who gave me this wisdom, these little words of wisdom. And I remember he told me one time when I was kind of explaining something to him, I said to him, "Practice makes perfect," with such confidence, And he looks at me and he says, "No, Maneli. No. Perfect practice makes perfect." As soon as he said those words, that perfect practice makes perfect, not just regular practice, it made me realize that when I go to the guitar, I have all distractions away, that I can just focus on the craft, on the song that I'm working on. And this is a song about that journey that all of us have gone through. I know many of us have kind of gone through struggling with social media constantly being there, notifications left and right, that we are sometimes driven to not do our work or do our hobbies even, right? So this is about that journey of kind of discovering that once you hone in on a craft, on something, and you've got something special, you can really run with it. So this is called Running Fox Trail. It's the name of the street where the man gave me those words of wisdom. that was called Running Fox Trail. Another song written and inspired by my journey in Texas, Austin, Texas. Yes, thank you for these wonderful comments, everybody. Really appreciate that. It's very encouraging. Before I play this last song for you all, I just want to mention again a big thank you to the Aga Khan Museum and a big thank you to MusicTogether Ontario for putting on this remixTOGETHER festival for us all here and for you guys to enjoy as well. And I just want to say that if you want to kind of learn more about my music, if you're not familiar with it, I do have a Facebook page as well, which is Maneli Jamal, facebook.com/Maneli Jamal. So you should be able to find that if you want to learn more about this sort of music, and if you like instrumental guitar music, I got lots more over there coming daily. Okay, so this last song that I'm going to play for you is a song that was inspired by my Persian upbringing. Now, I might not sound like I am Persian, but I am Iranian by blood, but was born in Belarus. And then I grew up in Germany for 9 years, and then I lived in America for 9 years, and then I claimed refuge because I got deported from America, claimed refuge in Canada. So now I'm a very proud Canadian. You're probably confused right now about that, and I don't blame you. I know it's a lot of kind of hopping around in my life, and that's kind of led me to this next song, which I'm going to play for you here. Because being, of Persian blood, both of my parents listened and played Persian music all throughout our lives. So I was constantly around Middle Eastern music in like my right ear, and in my left ear, I was constantly around Western music, Western classical music that my mom used to play. So I was getting this sort of West meets East all throughout my life. And this is the song that was kind of born and inspired by that experience. It's called Vasat and Zaire. And I want to thank you again for tuning in here, all 290 of you. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. And if you want to find out more, there's that link that was just posted there. Thank you, and have a wonderful rest of the day, because we're going to be doing a few more of these live streams. So if you do like this, stick around. It's going to be every 30 minutes, or actually I think right after I play, there's going to be the next artist coming on, and all the way up till about 8 p.m. or so. So stick around. It's going to be a really cool day, I think. That song's called Vasat and Zaire, otherwise known as tendinitis. No, it was all good fun. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here. Again, I am Maneli Jamal, and you can find me at facebook.com/Maneli Jamal. If you like what you heard today, I'd love to hear from you over there. Stick around because the next act is going to go on in about 1 or 2 minutes, I believe. So thank you guys so much for the really nice, warm comments, the beautiful energy that I could feel you guys giving me. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys soon. Goodbye.